Or maybe Greg Hodnett? Well, we're going to find out because, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime at Williams Grove Speedway. Corey Hawes into the lead at the start. Stevie Smith and Hodnett battle for third hard into turn number 3. 7 laps down on the leader this time around. 7 down for Corey Hawes, McIntyre, Hodnett, Stevie Smith, and Ryan Smith in the top 5. Yellow is out. Yellow flag comes out. It's the leader, Corey Hawes, slowing on the front stretch. Monteith goes around Lafferty. Takes the spot. Here comes Monteith working the outside. Now turns back to the bottom, back to the outside again. Stevie Smith trying to make a move. Nothing to separate them into turn number 3. Here comes Monteith in third. Checkered flag coming out. Race to the line. Gerard McIntyre will win it. Smith second, Monteith third, Ryan Smith fourth, and Lafferty fifth. I know drivers usually don't like to see a yellow flag, but I'll bet in the closing laps you wouldn't have minded seeing one when you were coming up on those lap cars.
Yeah, I was praying for one, about 5 to go. I knew Stevie was back there and knew those guys want to win bad, but I figured he wasn't going to get around me on the outside. I figured if he was going to do it, he was going to have to work for it anyway.
Now, there was a guy behind Stevie in third place who wasn't afraid to go to the outside tonight. He was in that number 21 car. Did you know he was back there as well?
No, I didn't know he was back there, but you know, either way, that's where he was going to have to pass me one way or another.
Green will fall in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Here we go. Schaefer outdrags Perks down the front stretch and takes the lead in turn number 1. Chandler Libby threads the needle and drives into the 5th spot down the backstretch. Chandler Libby inside Bree Hershey down the backstretch. Side by side underneath the bridge. Libby takes over third. Down the backstretch, Schaefer home for either race for second continues. Adrian Schaefer will take the season opener for the 358 sprint cars. Chandler Libby will be second. Kevin Nouse is third. Then it's Brad McClellan and Jay Galloway.
You beat Kyle Perks off the blocks there at the start. Then it was pretty much hammered down. The way the racetrack was this early in the season after the rain last night, it was like hold on and stay up front.
Yeah, I had other things planned around 11 o'clock this morning. I wouldn't have ever expected we were going to be here. But, yeah, I knew with Kyle on the pole, turn 1 was going to be the deciding factor of what happened. Clint Kreiner and Bob and Kevin, these guys build me an incredible motor, and I mean this thing just gets going. So I got to thank them, and Stuart and Mark and Randy and Al and Jimmy. They just keep working, and that's what we need to have for a good race team.